Okay. I guess EDP decided it's his official apology video now. Um, that for the past, what has it been? 2 years? Has it been 2 years? A year and a half? I think it's been 2 years. But for the past over a year, he's just been lying, and it just hasn't been working. So I guess now the mentality, the play to make for him is to just be like, oh guys, I did a bad thing. I'm blah blah blah. Like, listen, just no. Just no. That's all it is. That's why I've been debating. Like, a lot of people ask me to watch it. I'm going to watch it, but I'm like, I don't really like want to, because it's just another pathetic attempt to come back into the public eye, to try to get a career back out of it, keep his mind and like just keep everything going. Here's my thing. First of all, the only thing that would potentially allow EDP to maybe get some kind of a forgiveness, not from me, but from the social atmosphere, would be because he never actually was able to go through with what he wanted to go through with, right? Because to me, once you actually do that act, it's the island for you, right? So if he actually did, after this happened, went and got like a legitimate therapist, actually engaged in some kind of self growth and healing, actually took accountability, I could see. I would never watch his content or engage with them, but I would just leave him alone. But that's just not the case, right? He's just been kind of doubling down and hoping that he can maintain his career for the past, whatever, I think it's been 2 years. So, yeah. But let's see what we got here, though.
Alrighty, so first and foremost, I want to say thank you so much.
Unbalanced camera is what we got here. It's incredible stuff. Gotta love it. Come on, bro.
To my loving, supporting, caring friends and family.
And I don't even think he should have a platform. I mean, after that point. But I mean, like, maybe he can get a regular job and not get harassed and lose it, I guess. But again, I just don't see any real growth. So
without you guys, to be honest with you, I probably would have been fucking committed suicide.
Wow. Well, no comment.
I've had a few close calls, you know what I mean? And each
and Tregan Films super chatted $1.99. Poop and pee. Also, hello.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, brother. Yeah, personally, EDP, I think that you should answer your phone quicker if you're having all these close calls,
Single time you guys have gave me the biggest, most heartwarming hug. You guys have offered your words of encouragement. You guys have sat back, took me by the hand, you know what I mean? And you guys have done nothing but show me love, compassion, support, you know what I mean? And for that, I am ever so fucking grateful.
Who? Nobody showed you any compassion. It's just a bunch of like kids that don't care because they don't really understand. And they're like, oh my god, poop poo EDP. I like the poop jokes. I like it when he sends shit to children or something. One of the things I think happened is that like he ended up getting caught for flirting potentially with an 18-year-old girl like a couple of months back. And I remember looking at that and I was like, oh, this is like really the way people were reporting on it was as if like he did it again, but the girl was 18. And it's like, yeah, he's older, but she's legal, so who cares? And I was like, what's going to happen is, and this is kind of what he tried to do, people are going to look at this one that haven't engaged in the first situation where he was trying to reach out to what he thought was a 13-year-old girl, and they're going to go, oh, well, this one is being sensationalized and being shown as him doing something wrong when it was an 18-year-old girl. That's what's going to happen. That's probably what happened in the first place. They're going to think that because not everybody is going to go back and watch that whole entire event unfold. It's one of the problems with this type of sensationalization. So,
you know what I mean? I also want to say thank you so much to the fans. You know what I mean? To my fucking supporters.
You know what I mean?
Dating way back in 2010.
Dating way back to children. Dating, you get the joke.
When I first started making videos on YouTube, you know what I mean? Even, transitioning onto my own fucking website.
Wow. Can
transition to make content, you know what I mean?
Transition with better camera.
The word, try to make equals videos and shit like that, you know what I mean? Thank you so much. Honestly, thank you so much. You guys have no idea how happy, how appreciative, and how blessed I am to have such a loving, supporting, caring following. You know what I mean? But with that being said, I want to take full responsibility for my actions that happened on April 21st, 2021.
Okay. Oh, it was 2 years ago. Wow. Jesus.
The entire YouTube shit that went down, the entire YouTube incident, you know what I mean, that went the fuck down. I'm not even going to get into it. You guys already know what the fuck happened. I'm taking full responsibility, full accountability for my actions.
What does that mean to you? Like, what is it? Because that's the thing. What does full accountability and full responsibility mean? People say that shit all the time. Oh, this person needs to take full responsibility or full accountability. Oh, what does it mean?
You know what I mean? I have taken the proper measures and the proper steps forward to seek out help.
Right. What does that mean? Who are you seeking help to?
To try to, get my head on right and to make sure that, in the distant future that I do not hurt, you know what I mean, my loving, caring, supporting friends and family. Because
you mean like your nieces or something? Yeah, you should get that handled.
They're the ones that hurt the most. They're the ones that suffered the most. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was like last month when this guy was talking about how it was just like a special movie, and they made it seem like he was just being a movie actor. Why would we take any of this seriously?
I've received numerous fucking messages, screenshots from my friends and family. You know what I mean? Them getting harassed, them getting bullied, them getting fucked with by people. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it's all my fault. You know what I mean? It's completely my fault that Philippe has cut ties with me. It is completely my fault that JD, Katie, Pistol 213.
Who the fuck are these people? Who's JD, Katie?
Jason that lives out in Louisiana, the Dallas Cowboys fan. L Killer 504. Zomp, Nitro Freak.
What are you reading off like a fucking Patreon list? What's happening right now?
Shit, man. The fucking list can go on. Kyle, which I already mentioned his name.
Oh, yeah, Kyle. I know.
So many people that I let down. So many people that I betrayed their trust, with my actions, you know what I mean? And
I do know
the thing for me is that I don't want to come on here, cry, boo-hoo, beg for people's forgiveness, you know what I mean? The only thing that I'm trying to go for in the distant future is redemption. You know what I mean? The only thing that I'm trying to go for is to restore honor and to restore a positive outlook on my name.
Why? That shouldn't be the goal at all. To restore honor and a positive outlook. There's nothing that you can be positive about you anymore. What are you talking about? That's not like if he was saying, hey, I would just want to go for like forgiveness. I'd say, okay, sure, I get it. But he wants to restore honor. I mean, you tried to hit on like a 13-year-old girl, bro. Like that's you can't really come back from that one. You really can't come back from that one.
You know what I mean? Because this entire shit that has been going down, from me getting fucked with, me getting kicked out of fucking apartments, people coming to my home when I was back in Bakersfield, tried to fucking murder my ass, you know what I mean? It's been pretty fucked up. It's been a long ass fucking road.
Sad,
you know what I mean? A long, scary, dangerous road.
Yep.
And again,
how did you even manage to walk it, man? That's crazy.
Like I mentioned before, I have nobody to blame but myself.
Yeah.
So,
like and those guys that tried to set you up for the movie thing, right?
Before, man, I'm seeking the proper help that I need to seek out.
From who? Like, what does this mean?
I
hate like the vague post of it. Like, oh, I'm seeking out help. Like, from what? Like, what's the mental? I'm not asking your specific doctor, but like, it just seems so. I'm so tired of people saying stuff like this. They say this shit all the time. Somebody makes a mistake. Oh, I'm going to therapy. I'm getting help. I'm getting this. Like, what doesn't mean shit to me? People use therapy as like a virtue signal all the time nowadays. You know,
doing whatever I can to make sure that this does not happen again. And I am,
okay.
Again, to my friends and family, I am so sorry that you guys had to endure this shit. You know what I mean? I know actions speak louder than words. You know what I mean? And trust me, I'm a fucking clear believer of that. I'm a true believer of that. You know what I mean?
I'm surprised you didn't go like full born again Christian, dude.
You sit back and talk about it all goddamn day, but until you actually, show that you're making improvements, you know what I mean? It's like, what's the fucking point, So, trust me, I am trying to let my actions speak louder than my words. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Again, I am terribly sorry for the pain, the anguish, the hurt that I've caused multiple people. I've lost so many good fucking friends behind this.
Yeah.
You know
And so, I mean, I imagine at least one of those friends could have helped you balance your audio a little better.
what I mean? And I don't know what I can do to to have you guys give me a second chance, other than do what I can, to seek out help.
I mean, it would have had to be like immediate and like instantaneous. It would have had to been like, oh fuck, I fucked up. I'm in mental health counseling. I fucked up, blah blah blah. And then some people would have probably forgiven him. And like I said, like I wouldn't ever engage with this guy or his content or anything. But I would have like left it alone, because again, he didn't cross that point of no return. Like there's a point where once you actually harm a child, right? But you just didn't do that. You just been making excuses for 2 years. So who the fuck? Like, it just sounds like you're saying like, hey, I want to make money again. Okay.
Get the right treatment, to understand what I did was wrong, and to stop running from it. You know what I mean? To own that shit, and to try to.
I like that there's this thing in an EDP archive, EDP445, how EDP was set up. I remember reacting to that video. How funny is that?
Like I mentioned before, take responsibility for my actions and stop, trying to, push it off onto other people. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I just wanted to come on here and, offer this apology video to my friends, to my family.
Although, yeah, thinking about it, because Krello's mentioned it in the chat a couple times, that like the chat, like rewatching the chat logs for you really fucked you up. That's a good point, because I guess it's just why I didn't internalize it, or I forgot for like a second that it's not even just like he was trying to meet up with like a kid. Like he was actually trying to groom her. I know that there's a lot of lack of understanding from a lot of people and communities what grooming really is. But he was doing things like trying to isolate him. Like I remember he made comments about like trying to isolate the kid from their parents and shit like that. So, yeah.
To pretty much all the people that I fucking hurt.
I think that this is kind of an attempt from like a really large commentary content creator to make a video about it, and be like, "Oh, look, EDP did a thing. EDP did a thing again. Let me react to this video, and I'll be negative towards it, right? Like the content creator would be negative towards it." But then more people be like, oh, maybe EDP has changed, and maybe they'll try to like engage with them again or something.
You know what I mean?
Do I think EDP will collab with Nick Fuentes? No, but I think that like Sneeko is trying to be like a weirdo about it. I remember Gideon was trying to like have EDP on. I think he wanted to make like a Chris Hansen meme out of it. And then Sneeko was like, oh, I'll pay him like $200 to come on or something. I think I had a clip. People were like, oh, watch this. I watched it. All
right, what's going on?
I was like, whatever, who really cares? I'm not really surprised from that like type of behavior from Sneeko. Something like that. I don't know if I have like the full clip. Sorry, I don't mean to yawn. I'm just a little hungover, I guess. My wife's cousin turned 21. So we went and had some fun. So yeah, but
and you guys have to understand. I know people are like, why did it take you so long to make this apology video? What took you so long? It's what, 2.5, 3 fucking years. Like, what the fuck? You guys have to understand.
I don't.
For the longest of time, I've been talking to different lawyers, right? Okay. Trying to get an understanding of what to say and what not to say.
By saying
video. You know what I mean? This has been a long time coming. I've been trying to fucking prepare for this shit. You know what I mean? So it's not like, there's rumors out there saying that, I don't have any remorse for what I did. I'm completely fucking remorseful. I have done everything that I can to try to apologize to my friends, to my family, to the ones that this hurt the most. You know what I mean? So for you guys to sit back and say that I'm not remorseful, that couldn't be any more further from the truth. You know what I mean? That's something
I wonder where we got the idea you didn't think what you did was wrong. Maybe it was when you kept saying that it wasn't wrong and you didn't do anything. I don't know.
Will say, like, you guys don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm so glad he's finally taking responsibility and trying to apologize after he's exhausted every other option. Yeah.
Talking about in that regards. You know what I mean?
Incredible.
So, again,
Okay.
I take full responsibility,
Cool.
full accountability for what happened a few years ago.
Okay.
And I am taking the proper steps to living a better life,
Okay.
to seeking out proper treatment, to getting help,
Cool.
and to making sure that this does not happen again.
All right. Well, you could always try castration. It's not a bad option. Okay, there that is. Somebody keeps begging me to watch this, so we'll watch it.
What is crack?
It says I asked an AI to make an EDP445 cupcake shop commercial, so let's watch that.
What is cracking with it, my fellas? It's your boy EDP445. I'm back out of prison running a cupcake store.
Wow.
The cupcakes I bake taste so good, and I especially attract little children to come for my tasty cupcakes.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
My cupcakes are prepared with love and care, including my secret sauce ingredient that's used as the icing that the kids will love the taste of.
Wow.
My bakery is currently looking to hire 13-year-old Girl Scouts to bake cupcakes, and as a bonus, I will DM you every night and treat you like my little cupcake. Man, all of these tasty cupcakes are giving me a kidney failure.
This is fucking terrible.
So what are you waiting for? Come down to my bakery today, and you will be my
Police,
cupcake.
get down
oh
on the
crap,
ground.
never mind. My business is now permanently closed. What it's
Okay. The